Hey, so before this video starts, a couple of days ago I got invited to feature on the Nerdy John podcast. Me and John had a lovely conversation discussing a variety of YouTube related topics. The interaction starts off a little bit awkward since it was kind of a new setting for me, but a couple of minutes into it I'm starting to get more comfortable and it does get really interesting. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link down below and I recommend you go and check out the Nerdy John channel. Alright, welcome back. I hope you people are excited for this video because today I have discovered some incredibly incriminating evidence against a certain controversial figure in hip-hop. And I am, as you can tell by the title of this video, talking about Kid Buu. No, not the anime character, but the trashy emo rapper. And in particular, we're going to be taking a critical look at his latest single, Exotic, which apparently features Trippie Redd, someone he previously had a major and extremely public disagreement with. But this new song isn't actually what Kid Buu wants you to believe it is, and we're gonna expose his sorry ass today. So if you're hyped, smash that like button down below, hit subscribe, I really appreciate it, and turn on that notification bell right next to it if you wanna be notified whenever I upload a new video. So first of all, I bet there are some people in my audience who actually don't know or don't remember who Kid Buu exactly is. So let me summarize what Kid Buu is known for. So essentially, Kid Buu is pretty much a blatant copy of the most famous emo rappers out there, mimicking people like Trippie Redd, Lil Peep, Lil Uzi Vert, etc. And the reason this guy even got popular in the first place is not actually through his own music popping off, but through the sheer amount of controversy he got himself into in 2019. I mean, just look at all the most popular videos covering him from back then. This rapper is trying to cover up his past, the hidden and disturbing truth about the rapper Kid Buu, worst rappers in the game Kid Buu, and many more that have millions of views, so it's fair to assume most people didn't hear about him through his music, but through these sort of videos, since he only has around 100k monthly Spotify listeners, which is merely a fraction of the views that these exposed videos got. And he really got exposed for some heavy shit. Some of the stuff that came out includes, but isn't limited to, buying almost the entirety of his likes and streams, lying about his past, having a secret family he allegedly treated horribly, claiming he's 23 when in reality he's 33, and previously having been arrested for child abuse. So an overall pretty detestable human being, an immense clout chaser who pretended to be a completely different person online. I mean, when I look at Kid Buu, I can imagine him being a 33-year-old man pretending to be young more than actually being like a young upcoming rapper. And his music, god, he just straight up steals more popular rappers' entire flow and style. It's definitely understandable why no one would ever listen to this trash. It's almost embarrassing in my eyes. To showcase what I mean, I think Kid Buu can't copyright strike me for using short clips, so if not, I might have to mute this, but just listen to one of his tracks and think of Lil Uzi Vert while you're listening.
She say I'm standing her up. What? I say I'm stacking too much. But she think I'm doing her dirty. Nah, that's just the lean in my cup. What? I need a perk and a blunt. I'm steady counting it up.
Like, that's an exact copy of Uzi's voice and flow. Another example is this song where he blatantly rips off Trippie Redd.
So shorty, I don't blame ya. To focus on my money, trying to count my bands, trying to run no game, so shorty, I don't blame ya.
It's embarrassingly terrible, but the absolute worst example of this is the song Sauce, where he rips off the artist that features on the track, even though he probably paid thousands of bucks for him to appear on his song. And the artist is Lil Keed, who himself is literally a budget hybrid of Young Fuck.
I got a sauce, little bitch. 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 I got a sauce, little bitch.
It's like a chain of unoriginal music, and Kid Buu is at the very bottom of it. Personally, I've never heard anyone say turn on that new Kid Buu release ever in my entire life, and it's exactly for that reason. So now that we kind of have established that Kid Buu is an absolutely trash rapper and a sack of shit, he recently decided it would be a good idea to release a song called Exotic, and this song apparently features Trippie Redd. This is pretty interesting since Trippie Redd had been one of the people Kid Buu started drama with in 2019.
I kicked him off the song because he was so damn trash. He said, I try my heart to be the answer. I said, nigga, what the fuck is this shit? So I'm like, man, this shit's so trash. Hey, hey, tell Kid Buu suck my dick.
Apparently this all happened over Trippie Redd removing Kid Buu as a feature from one of his tracks. So why would he ever release a song with Kid Buu then, if there is a giant prior dislike between the two? And it's not like Trippie would need a feature either. I mean, career-wise, Kid Buu definitely fell off and isn't that much talked about like he was 2 years back, and Trippie Redd on the other hand is doing quite well for himself. While the reason for this apparent collab existing is that this isn't actually a Trippie Redd and Kid Buu song. Instead, this is a Playboi Carti and Trippie Redd track. Hear me out. So while this exotic track dropped very recently, by doing some digging you can actually find an older version of this song that got leaked back in May of 2020, so about a year ago. But this leak isn't actually with Kid Buu and Trippie Redd, but with Trippie Redd and Playboi Carti, which, if this were the same track, would mean that this wasn't supposed to be a song with Kid Buu at all. But how would we even know these are the same songs? Well, I'm going to be comparing the Trippie Redd sections of both of these songs through short clips right now, which hopefully won't get me strike down, and you'll see just how this is exactly the same song. So firstly, here's the old leaked song.
Real exotic dipping. Every bitch look different. Run up all them digits. Yeah, you know my tolerance is different. Nigga, why you trippin'? Bitch, I get the flick. Real exotic dipping. Every bitch look different. Run up all them digits. Yeah, you know my tolerance is different. Nigga, why you trippin'? Bitch, I get the flick.
And as you just heard, it is entirely the same song. He didn't even try to hide it in the slightest, meaning he took this leaked song of Trippie Redd and Playboi Carti and just replaced Playboi Carti's vocals with his own, and pretended like it's a collab with Trippie Redd and that they somehow ended their beef, when in reality it wasn't at all. This also explains why the song got released on every platform except Spotify, since on Spotify, to release a proper feature with another artist, that artist would need to give his approval to the song, which makes sense because otherwise everyone will be running around releasing their trash songs, but declare it as a feature with XXXTentacion or something on Spotify. Which is why Kid Buu couldn't upload it on Spotify, because Trippie Redd would have never consented to this, or at least his label wouldn't either. So by combining all of this information, that Kid Buu and Trippie Redd essentially despised each other, that Kid Buu was always known to be a massive clout chaser, that this song previously existed with another rapper and was never intended for Kid Buu, and that this was only not released on Spotify, I think it's safe to assume and conclude that this track was entirely stolen by Kid Buu and marketed as his own collab, when in reality it's simply a leak he found online and he tried to turn it into his own song. This, in all honesty, just showcases how desperate Kid Buu has truly become to get his rap career back on track, that he's willing to just outright steal leaked songs and put his own terrible vocals on it. It's really sad to witness this entire situation unfolding, to be honest. Kid Buu isn't even trying to improve as a rapper anymore, he just does anything for clout. But let me know what you think of this entire situation unfolding in the comments down below. I think it's pretty obvious that Kid Buu is guilty of theft, but definitely share your thoughts. I read all the comments. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. Don't forget to sub if you haven't already, and yeah, stay safe and have a great day.